what just happened? I thought I was stepping into this peaceful, gentle spring afternoon. Soft breeze, cherry blossoms floating through the air, and then out of nowhere, boom! It's like a full-on celebration exploded around me. Confetti, fireworks, the whole thing. And honestly, that's the only energy big enough for what we're about to talk about today. Because today, we're celebrating someone who's basically spring itself. But even more exciting, more breathtaking, and way more unforgettable. Today, it's all about Jimin. Yes, Jimin, the pink-haired, heart-stealing legend who just officially stole the entire season away from the cherry blossoms. And if you think I'm exaggerating, let me tell you, I'm not. There was this huge vote on the My Love Idol app, and the question was, who's the male idol with pink hair that's even more exciting than cherry blossoms? Thousands of fans voted, and with over 41,000 votes, Jimin didn't just win, he owned it. Like it wasn't even close. It's like he walked up to spring itself and said, "Move over, I've got this." But honestly, are we even surprised? Jimin is just different. He has this rare, impossible beauty. Skin so flawless it looks like porcelain. Facial features that somehow blend powerful masculinity with soft, delicate elegance. And an aura that makes you feel like you're seeing a dream you don't want to wake up from. There's a reason fans call him names like Tone Destroyer, Human Pantone, and even Guangedo the Great Palette. Because no matter what color he wears, whether it's icy blue, fiery red, or today's star, that perfect pink, he doesn't just pull it off. He redefines it. He becomes it. And that pink hair moment, it wasn't just a hairstyle. It was a cultural reset. Flashback to 2019 during BTS's Love Yourself World Tour. The moment Jimin stepped onto the stage with that cotton candy pink hair, the world literally stopped breathing for a second. Fans weren't just clapping or cheering. They were crying, gasping, overwhelmed, because he looked like a real-life fairy tale character. Too perfect to be real. And it wasn't just armies who noticed. Big names around the world were taking notes. Even the amazing Doja Cat, drew inspiration from Jimin's pink hair for her Get Into It Yup music video. That's the kind of influence we're talking about here. Global, unstoppable, untouchable. But here's the part that makes me the most emotional. Jimin isn't just this beautiful figure we admire from afar. He's human. He's been working so hard behind the scenes, growing, challenging himself, even while serving in the military. And now, after everything, he's getting ready to come back to us. Mark it down, June 11. That's the day Jimin officially returns. And trust me, I'm already counting down the minutes. And even before stepping back into the spotlight, he's already making waves. He's nominated for Favorite K-pop Artist at the American Music Awards. Yes, the AMAs, one of the biggest stages in the world. Thanks to the masterpiece he gave us last year, his second solo album, Muse, and the breathtaking title track, Who. It's like he never left. It's like his presence, his voice, his soul, they never stopped reaching us, even across oceans, across time. And now, he's about to make the world fall in love all over again. So here's my question for you. If Jimin's pink hair could outshine an entire season, if he could make the world stop with just one look, one smile, one moment on stage, what do you think he's gonna do next? Honestly? I'm not ready. I'm excited, I'm emotional, I'm absolutely obsessed. And somehow, I know the best is still yet to come.